is from
It's hard.
JK asks us.
That's not our knees.
How well? Okay, JK asks us. That's pretty good. Asks, how well does Trigger's works hold up to the Plinkett character test? And I believe from this question, we're going to transition into the Kill la Kill spoiler cast.
It is the Plinkett. So, if I remember correctly, the Plinkett character test is describe a character without referencing their appearance or profession
or physical traits.
Well, I said appearance.
Sorry. Yeah. Name, physical appearance, or job description.
Describe their character type. So the use in his episode 1 review is that you would describe, say, C-3PO as
Han
fussy
Solo
and prissy and neurotic, and then you try and describe Queen Amidala, and you're like,
Stoic?
Stoic. That's the one.
Old trilogy characters versus new trilogy characters. You have such strong words and emotions when you talk about
Han Solo
or any of the old guys, but the new ones you're like,
because
he's a Jedi.
They were all Jedi, so they're weird monks.
Yeah.
Well,
so
I certainly think the main cast totally stands up to that. Mako, Ryuko, Satsuki.
He said Trigger, by the way.
Well, Trigger. So we're gonna
Gurren as well.
We're gonna put Gurren in here. Also.
What? That doesn't. Then can we count Little Witch Academia? As
sure,
that's actually Trigger.
Sure, he said Trigger.
Well, we can't count Gurren then.
But it was made by most of the same people.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what he's talking
because
about.
Because if it's Trigger,
I feel like he's just talking about Kill la Kill. Because half the people don't even
while
know
this question, the immediate follow-up line is while this question was made with Kill la Kill in mind, I don't want to limit it to that show.
All right, okay, it's a Little Witch.
Well, you can cover that on your own.
Talk about it because it was a Kill la Kill question.
Well, chances are he's talking about Kill la Kill.
Exactly, but Mako, the whole.
So let's just put the hammer down. The rest of the podcast is going to be fucking full on Kill la Kill spoilers. If you don't want Kill la Kill spoilers, goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, Matt didn't.
I'll just go over here and put my headphones on because I am not caught up.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No, that's that. When I said that, I was looking at Matt to kind of give him the cue.
Bye, Matt.
Don't lose your way.
I will.
Don't lose your way.
All right, so let's start.
Should we time this so the viewers know when to come back?
No, they're not going to come back. It's the end of the podcast.
Well, we got more segments after this.
What do we have?
What's up next on the channel?
Yeah, don't worry.
We'll do that ourselves.
Oh, we're going to go bankrupt next week.
Don't worry about it.
Our mind share is going down.
All right, so Kill la Kill has ended, and we can finally talk about some stuff in a second because Matt's still getting his headphones.
Matt, put your fucking headphones on.
Shut up, I'm the boss. No.
So, for the Plinkett character test, I don't think it's necessary to go down each
just pick one
individually that succeeds at it.
No,
because I think they succeed overall.
I think it's more important to go over the characters who don't succeed at it.
I agree.
And that's very few.
It's the Elite Four.
I disagree because my pick was going to be Gamagori.
No, Gamagori. Well, okay, when I mean Jakazure, I mean Imu.
Jakazure holds up.
Really?
Yeah, she's loyal.
Okay.
She's trustworthy. She's always there for the people she
snide. You're right. Snide. Fussy.
Prissy.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Sarcastic.
she's
okay,
a
you're
character.
totally right. You're totally
she's
right.
She's absolutely a character.
Totally right. Damn.
They all hold up to it.
I think the only character.
I think Sanayagama,
he's great.
You can pull some words from them.
Arrogant, flashy, showy,
confident,
dedicated.
Yeah.
Gamagori stoic.
I think
unstoppable.
So,
bigger than you. No, that's physical. I know.
No, fuck it. Bigger than you.
So I think most interesting about this is you look at all these characters and I think most of the characters do pretty good on this test.
Homaru doesn't really.
No, because she's nothing.
Because she's nothing. She's fabric.
But I think
she's not even a person in the end.
I think it's the saddest thing, and it's my biggest problem with Kill la Kill is the only character that matters that fails this test is Ryuko.
You think so?
Ryuko sucks compared to the rest of the cast.
But I think she still holds up to the
No,
test.
I disagree. I think she passes.
Really?
I think she passes because she
Stupid.
she
Dumb.
Has, whoa,
No, I think
whoa.
headstrong is the word you're looking for there.
Like
Headstrong, emotional,
arrogant.
Sure. I guess.
But like she, and the thing is,
vengeful.
she has a lot of words.
Vengeful.
She has a lot of
Fuck
words in
yeah.
common with.
No, I wouldn't even say vengeful, because halfway through the first part of the season, the vengeance just falls by the wayside.
Like she has
But
she
it's
has
still there
she has
from
the
the
first
beginning.
couple of
It's still a
words in common with
descriptor.
Satsuki, but then she gets undisciplined, or Satsuki gets disciplined.
Yeah,
You know? She gets like
I guess
noble versus.
I guess when I
ignoble.
say that, it's just like
Red Oni, Blue Oni.
we
Yeah,
get,
right. Well,
we-
now we're saying fucking TV tropes.
I know.
we get to episode like 19, 20, 21, and I'm like, boy, I hope that they kill Ryuko and that Satsuki becomes the new main
Yeah, but
character.
then after that, Ryuko becomes understanding.
But I still don't.
You know, you don't have to-
I'm
here,
blinded
no,
by the fact that
you
I
don't
like
have-
Virgil so much more than
You
Dante.
don't have to like
Sure,
her, but we're
I
on
know
the
what you
Plinkets
mean.
thing still.
And I've been there
So-
before, but okay, sadistic, cheerful, prissy, which I already said for Jack Zure, but
There's it's
I mean, it's not mutually exclusive.
manic.
annoying.
Yeah.
Impatient.
Yeah. Fucking Nui is such a goddamn.
Everyone got fucking trolled
I thought she was
so
great.
hard
Because-
by the fact that she kills herself.
Yeah.
I told you, like, in the last couple episodes, every time I'd come back going, why are they bleeding her out so slow?
Yeah.
Why is she not a stain on the bottom of Ryuko's
And
boots?
so here's the
and it's
deal.
like, no, there goes her arms first, then the rest, and it's slow
The
bleed,
reason
And she just takes herself out of
and
it.
you never get that
So
satisfaction.
here's the deal. The reason
Band-Aid
why
comes off.
the reason why
slow.
she goes so slow is so that you can have 2 action sequences in which the OP plays. Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
But fucking Ragyo just like, yo, sacrifice yourself. And I'm like, God damn it! You don't get the satisfaction
No,
of
you
seeing
do.
her crumple into a ball
No, not
and
at all.
fail.
No
you don't
weakness.
get to feel that joy.
Nope. In fact, she succeeds in her final moments.
I can't. Oh, God.
Eat shit.
I know. So what a successful
great,
character.
yeah.
So that last episode, that last 3 episodes, there are so many direct homages going on that I'm having, particularly in the final, I'm having a lot of trouble keeping up with how much stuff they are referencing. They are referencing Gurren all over the place very clearly.
Yes.
We have literally gone back to space.
Literally gone back
By
to
the end
Everything
of the-
goes to space. Though.
I know, but
Yeah.
Everything
It
worth
did-
watching goes to space.
We were right in that it ended with X-Cut, but then it didn't.
Yes. Yes.
You know?
Well, that was obvious from episode 1.
I know,
yeah.
but it was a really nice setup with the two of them coming in and
it
then
was
doubling
it was-
back over on
yeah.
her.
3.
Yeah, it was 3,
It
wasn't
was
it?
way better
we
than
have,
anyone expected.
we have Dragon Ball Z being
my God, yeah.
like straight up, yo, Ryuko's Goku now.
Granted, that's the trope in every
Sure,
power up.
we have the Gurren Gatai of I will just combine every hero in the series.
So, I didn't have faith in Ragyo showing up as a second, second arc
as the anti-spiral
character, as the anti-spiral, and convincing me that you're a good enough villain.
Mm-hmm.
Because Satsuki's been such a good one up to that point.
Yeah.
And they find really good reasons, almost Skullface-like,
Yeah.
Yes.
to make you go
sure.
fucking hate this character.
It started off, and I remember the first time it happened, me and you had an argument over whether or not it was implied or just
Innuendo.
Innuendo. And as the fucking show goes on, there's no innuendo here. That is dark. It's bad. That character is evil.
Yes.
One of my favorite
I still think it's going for innuendo in all its places, but it's so strong that your emotions are the same. Where it's like, this girl, she needs to go.
Yeah, she bad.
One of my favorite little stupid scenes that was already deep in when she was established as bad was when she fucking kicked Satsuki off the life fiber as soon as she touched it.
Yeah.
You remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
That
yeah,
super
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
thing
yeah,
where she
yeah.
kicks her off and
Exactly.
stands back on her handkerchief.
No, your feet. How
she
dare your feet
obeys
disgrace this
fucking
thing?
evil literally evil, the worst, destroyer of worlds.
Yeah, no.
She's the fucking Silver Surfer.
I was so amazed with how the show, like, initially you're like, oh, look at all this fan service and stuff and whatever, and by the
I don't
end,
even see it!
because it doesn't even matter.
By the end, they are all completely naked. And
Literally,
By the end, they literally all become Griffith in the fucking
Where there's-
courtyard
yeah,
scene.
there's
where
no-
it's like we want the characters to be naked, but we're going to remove their genitals
because
off the screen.
it doesn't matter.
And that was one of the big themes of the show, obviously, was like dealing with that, where at the beginning Ryuko could not even handle that she was wearing it.
And then you don't
by
even
end of it,
Who cares?
by the end of it, she was taking it off.
Yeah,
to fight
yeah,
in her
yeah.
underwear. And by the very end of it, they're all completely
naked.
And there's no longer fan service is just not even.
You don't
in
even
front of
see
your
it. You don't
eyes.
feel that anymore.
At the beginning of the show, it's like they're playing it
Yeah.
up. But then they totally phase that out, and that really goes in a parallel with that whole metaphor about like
one of the strongest moments of that happening for me at least was when Satsuki was tiled up, sharpening that fucking toenail, and she's just naked, and you're like, okay, there she is, and she's got no clothes on because Raggyo's a fucking crazy creep.
And you see nothing!
And then she breaks free and does her crazy sick toenail combos. But she's running around the school completely naked, and it's like you don't even see it because you're just like, oh, what's next?
Yeah.
Where's she go? Like, and none of that matters.
Yeah.
the
You know?
establishment of scale is one of the most important things to telling a compelling story on that level.
Yes.
And like very few things do that right. I think another thing that did that perfectly was Wonderful 101.
Yes.
And it's so hard to make that establishment of scale. And from minute 1 in Kill la Kill, where Gamagori's flinging the guy around, that they established scale right there, and they only built up.
And this also means that you don't have to be a story about ending the universe for you to be still really fantastic as a journey from beginning to end. You doesn't always have to be the end all be all. In this case, it was the world, but it still was like significantly less large in scope from like Gurren, but it doesn't matter because you're watching the character arc go through, and it's
Built it up properly,
and it was fine.
Yeah.
That catch at the end.
That's my favorite scene of the whole series is when they catch Ryuko. At
That's
the end.
my second favorite. My favorite and my third favorite are the same scene. And when we talked about Kill la Kill episode 1 all these podcasts ago, I vividly remember describing, I knew that this show was going to be special when that kid runs down the stairs and Gamagori is a single animation frame falling by the window laughing. And in the crux of the middle of the episode, we're gonna do it, they have the same shot repeat itself, and he has the same laugh.
Now,
And it's this,
There's one thing that I was surprised by was that, like, because I saw them doing like what Liam called fake fight scenes throughout the show, where basically like
I'd like to talk about that one.
Well, yeah, I'll let you. But I was gonna say that because you see moments where they're saving money here, they're saving money there. I'm expecting like a massive blowout of money towards the end.
Assuming this is popular.
And you did see quite a few. That opening shot with all the kids running.
You mean the last episode?
In the last
it was way
episode,
higher budget
you
than
saw
the previous
you
couple.
saw it. It was like they spent the money, but they still didn't have enough to do everything they wanted to do.
So I brought this up to everyone who's been asking me. So like I've been having a hard time defining this because I've never really seen anyone talk about it, but I know a lot of people are kind of bothered by it. So like I've been calling
there's the two forms.
Well, I've been calling it fake fight scenes, right?
Yeah.
Which my definitions of it are when a character is fighting the camera, or when a character is represented as less than themselves in a fight.
Now describe that last one because that's
exactly
confusing.
So when the two characters are two stars in the sky that are clashing against each other, that's a fake fight.
Yeah.
And by fake fight, I don't mean there's nothing going on. I mean, that's clearly a budget thing.
Can I add one to that?
Yeah, because I'd love for that.
Because I believe there's a third one, and we saw a little bit in Kill la Kill, and it was really disappointing because DBZ pioneered it, and we're gonna have the two characters stand next to each other. We're gonna make 30 frames of them flailing at each other.
Like the clashes.
And they just flail for a while.
They're gonna flail, and this is now a dialogue scene. That is the fucking worst, and it happens right at the end.
Yeah.
Like there's money everywhere, and then you still see it
Totally.
in the final the final ultimate showdown, you still see that.
I'm gonna throw in another one, which is Nui just breaking the world and doing Photoshop copy pastes and flip arounds. And
I like that
bullshit.
actually.
I
thought that was just
one of the most intensely charming
like-
money saving things
It's
ever.
like, hey,
nobody's done it.
Hey,
on
look,
that
I'm a
level.
South Park character in your 3D world.
Yeah.
I'm a Flatlander.
Yeah.
Too bad.
I thought that was pretty cool, but yeah, I could see how people could not like that. But I really feel like fake fighting, especially in an anime with the moxie this one had and the gumption that it had is really a clear indicator of where the money wasn't.
Sure.
And I can't hold that against Trigger. They simply didn't have the money clearly, but I'm 100% sure that if you ask them, they would replace 80% of those fake fight scenes with real fight scenes.
Hopefully
And
we'll see that in the
maybe we'll see
OAV.
it. Maybe we'll see it.
That being said,
hopefully.
the
That
series
being said, buy all the Kill la Kill
the
merch
series
you can.
obviously has flaws. Like
Yeah.
I think Ryuko, even if you disagree with me, I think she's like an overall weaker character than some of her direct contemporaries.
Support
I think
cast.
Mako's a better character than Ryuko.
I like her more.
But like they went to all the places that I wanted them to go,
Including space.
They went to the straight reverse hero antagonist thing.
I fucking love brainwashed Ryuko. Though.
Yeah, no,
really
and
fun.
that was really frustrating to me because I thought that Satsuki was more interesting as the protagonist, and that Ryuko was way more interesting as the
That was
antagonist.
great.
That was really cool. I agree.
And just as we sort of roll out here, just darting off cool shit.
Yeah.
The fucking nudist beach guys being more or less irrelevant until the Elite Four join and make them relevant.
Yeah.
So
Fucking
sick.
great, fucking great. Fucking Inamuda comes out of an Alienware PC.
Yeah, I saw that. It's great.
And God, what's his name? Iori.
Iori's the
Being the fucking best.
I know, out of nowhere.
Yori is the stitching that holds it all together, man.
Yeah.
He's the Nui for the good guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't really get that how important that
Until
is
the very
until
end,
the
yeah.
final, where you're like, oh my
Hey,
god.
we went from nothing to fucking god tier in like an hour.
Yeah.
Thanks, Yori.
Iori's the guy. The breaking up of, I forgot its name, but Satsuki's blade into the
Bakusan.
Bakusan, and
That
then
was- I like that
and then
one,
the unintended perfect effect of now you can scissor.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you can.
That was really fun.
Yes.
I agree. I kind of on a different tangent, but just like two of my favorite things that it did really well was flashbacks. Was one of them.
Yes, because me and you talked about this.
It didn't just go like, "Hey, we're gonna draw the characters and put like a little filter over them."
No, we're gonna put a really heavy filter.
Well, besides the filter, different color palette entirely.
Yeah,
yeah.
Extremely limited color
different
palette.
aspect ratio, which is
And
my favorite part.
And different aspect ratio,
Yeah.
which was amazing.
Like it's back in the time before widescreen, so it's
Yeah.
not in widescreen.
exactly. and leading up to
Also, fake memories and fake flashbacks.
Yeah. And leading up to my second big favorite little thing was costumes. Different fucking
That was good. I
costumes.
wanted
And in
to
the
mention
flashbacks, they look totally different because guess what? They're younger and they look totally different. But there's like fucking over 100 costumes
Me and Liam
across all the
talked about
characters in
this.
this show.
It's like
nuts.
you had costumes like take Gamagori. He went through like 7 entirely character designs. And every time you got a new one, you were happy with it.
Yeah.
It's like, no one's ever happy with a redesign. Every time Facebook fucking changes, everybody flips their shit. And these are characters that you really like. And every single time they change, really, yes!
Well, for the Elite Four in particular, in the last 2 episodes, they got their final costume, and they only had it for a grand total of maybe 8 minutes.
yeah.
And then it was
Yeah.
gone. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so memorable because they're all great. And just to think that they sat some artists down and said, we need you to draw 120 memorable, great costumes. From Mako's travel kit
All the way up.
to fucking nothing and like little fucking
And they
bikinis
all
of
have
nudist
to
bitch.
Ryuko on the bike doing Akira shit.
And they all
Yeah.
have to have like very recognizable, varied, and simple color palettes.
I like how they didn't
They
have
fucking-
they didn't have to go
Amazing
with
costume
Libera Me
design.
from Hell. They just dropped Don't Lose Your Way
Yeah.
again and again and
Yeah.
again. And then you had that final one with the dual transformation, and it's such a clean drop.
Yeah.
The music stops and it fucking kicks in.
The dual transformation, I remember the first time it came up, I paused it and I'm like, is this a higher quality video?
Yeah.
Like, did they change the video quality?
You're like, this is so clean.
Yeah,
you know.
It helps
that was
because it's
really
being
hype.
letterboxed.
Well, exactly. That was
Indeed,
definitely the thing
indeed.
that tricked me into it. but
That,
yeah,
that
that's
OST
really
in
good.
general. You guys really like Blumenkranz. For me, it's
Dude, they're all
Kiryu
godlike, though.
Kiryu Ga Kill.
Yeah.
The Satsuki theme.
They're all great, man.
They're all
God
great.
damn. You know.
My only bummer about the
I think
OST,
its soundtrack is overall superior to Gurren's.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Totally agree. My only bummer about the OST was about episode 18. They played a song that wasn't in the OST that I spent $40 on.
Yep.
And then later on, they played another one that wasn't in that
Yep.
OST. So I am looking
what?
forward to CD number 2.
Guess what? I bet when that OST came out, those songs didn't exist.
It's quite
Helium,
possible.
Helium, are you a Cowboy Bebop fan?
Who isn't?
Well, because if you were,
Of course I
then
am.
this is nothing. Because Cowboy Bebop was the same thing, except it,
was
happened
way
9
worse.
times.
Way worse.
Because
I only own one Cowboy Bebop CD, and I don't care to collect the rest.
Because the seatbelts and Yoko Kanno didn't stop making music, and there were 9 OSTs.
Is that guy dead or something?
No, Yoko Kanno's alive.
Are you sure?
She's
Because where's
alive.
she at?
She's in a tube, man.
They're gonna defrost her for the next project.
That's what I'm saying.
She did Ragnarok online too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
but anyway,
Fantastic. Would watch again.
yeah, can't
great-
wait.
great show.
There was a moment on the day that the final episode came out where I was doing other stuff, but every time I had any moment of downtime, I'm like, I'm gonna go to that part where the music kicks in
Yeah,
and watch
yeah.
that
Again and
sequence
again and again.
where Gamaguri turns into Lord Genome and becomes a gunman.
Yeah, I can't believe they actually like.
Went for
Second
it.
face and everything.
Well, but I also can't believe that they fucking had the second to last episode after the credits. Important shit happens, and it's like if you missed it, too bad,
Yeah.
right?
One of those things that like I could feel the budget get away from them is like if you didn't see that part, but even then when the final episode started playing, I thought I had missed something.
Yeah.
because they jump like several minutes into the future.
But they showed it to you
Yeah.
in the credits of the last one.
But there's still the jump.
Yeah.
It's like,
Last thing I'm gonna say is last thing in the show. Freeze frame that when she turns around. Look at the back of that jacket.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're seeing,
She had that jacket before.
but you get a nice clean look at what is a very obviously heavily modified Daigoren logo.
Yeah, of
totally.
course. So, last thing I'm going to say is that OTP is clearly Ryuko and Mako, and I swear to God, if you say Gamaguri Mako, I'm going to stab you.
I want Gamaguri Mako. So.
I want
Fuck you! I'm going to stab you!
No, I want Gamagori Mako, but they've pushed it too hard.
They're holding hands on a bench and they're making out. Like,
I
fuck.
held hands with you. Fuck.
Hey, hey.
But it becomes X Satsuki as well because it becomes a fun time for everybody.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? Fuck it. It's a giant cuddle puddle. Everyone together.
At the end, there's literally a giant cuddle puddle.
Everyone X everyone.
They clearly
all your pairings are real.
So it was one of those things where I really want to see an interview about this because we now know that they were like fighting the deadline up until the time it came out, and I really want to know if they did stuff like bring back Mako in the suit because of fan feedback. I want to see. It's like, did they make it so ambiguous and open up all these romantic threads at the end just so that people would argue?
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like it because
I really feel like it.
you know, like sometimes when they hear how things are doing, it's like, yeah, let's push the popularity a bit.
Yeah.
You know.
I just gotta say, I really fucking hope we get a game. There's so many mediocre anime games that for mediocre anime, I don't care if it's shit. I don't care if Namco's D team
You're not
makes
gonna get it.
I want to
You're
buy
not gonna
it.
get it.
But there's so many shit anime games.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say,
Something will
if
happen.
something,
Yeah,
good,
never the ones you want.
I was gonna say,
doesn't
if something
matter.
good came out before Gurren got its due, I'd be really angry.
Wait, you want Gurren to come back now to get a game?
No,
Yes.
A bit late.
but hey, man, like the Full Metal games came out years after.
No, that's true.
and,
They were
like,
terrible.
They weren't great, but someone woke up and tried it.
I just-
Same thing
I
for
just
Shampoo,
I just
and
want
fucking Cowboy
someone.
Bebop was how long later? Like, come on.
I just want someone to do it. Fucking anyone.
Maybe
I'll buy that.
maybe like the Attack on Titan guy, just a fan on a fucking Unity
Fine.
like
Fucking
web
fine.
build.
Totally.
You know?
I'll play it.
Yeah,
I just want that
yeah.
in my blood now.
Waiting on my fucking either Gamagori or any of the Elite Four regalia costumes as my statue on my desk.
I'm waiting for Satsuki with her sword in front of her like that. That's the one.
Satsuki up on the tower.
That is the
on top
figure
of
that
Honoji.
hasn't been
You're
announced.
right.
I want Mako's 2-star.
Yeah, that's
so bad.
of course.
all of it, all of
Definitely,
it.
there's
But
a
you're
lot of
totally
figures I
right.
wanna buy.
The go-to
That's
must
the one.
is even if it's like
Like, it has to come out before the Ryuko one.
even if it's to miniature scale, but the Honoji and then Satsuki on top.
It's like
And you gotta have a little like light LED
In the
that you can
back.
turn on
Yeah.
that fucking glows, so
Totally.
you get the aura.
last thing. Boy, did you listen to the soundtrack? Some of the lyrics in some of those songs are terrible.
well, specifically,
Suck Your Blood.
Suck Your Blood.
Oh my god, those lyrics are almost offensive.
Thanks, Japan.
How bad they are.
Yeah.
Like
There you go.
that's literally rape culture.
Not everyone can
literally,
be Meguro.
It's fucking terrible.
What was the song on the Gurren soundtrack? Like, "Tits Are a Man's Soul" or something like
Oh,
that.
I can't remember. It's been a while.
There's one called
Gurren had one too.
Electrical, like something.
But yeah,
Like
that's,
half of them are like, fuck the sky with your dick.
we can't go much longer, so I think we got it all out of our system there.
Kill la Kill was really good. 11 on 10 would buy again.
I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
Give it a chance to buy it again too. Like
Yeah.
when it does come here for the monies.
Dude, but did you see Anaplex's DVDs? $80 fucking for 2
Of course
episodes, like
they're fucking
Madoka.
pulling
Fuck
it.
everything.
Like
course,
if you like Kill la Kill, buy the.
Wally,
figures,
what's coming
buy
up on the
CDs,
channel?
Buy anything.
If you like Kill la Kill, get Crunchyroll, watch Kill la Kill on Crunchyroll,
Yeah.
and then wait for something that's not a ripoff.
anything that puts money in their pocket.
Up on the channel, we've got more Nuzzle.
Ich will der Beste sein, so gut wie keiner war. Ich kann sie alle ein, ich kenne die Gefahr.
Leckerball, Dickdan, Nidoran, Menki, Isaflor, Radfrat, Ibitak, Taubsi, Gold King, Blitzer, Dragoran, Nebula, Bonita, Aquanaqua, Boss, Mappo.
Komm und schnapp sie dir. Pokémon. Ich reise durch das Land, ich suche weit und breit die Kraft, die